What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to AmbitionZ VapeR. I'm finally back, man. Today I got a review on the Kryten RDA by Psyclone mods. Let's take a look at it. So this was sent to me from Psyclone mods for the purpose of this review. Thank you very much. It will not change my opinion. So this is Psyclone mods' answer to a cloud chasing RDA. They came out with the RDA RDA. It was a single coil RDA that was, I loved it. It's my favorite single coil RDA to date. So they came out with the Kryten. It's got a bunch of accessories. It's got a unique build deck on it. Dual coil only. There's no single coil option on this, okay? The build quality is fantastic. The performance off it is fantastic. And I have it on the DNA 167 by Vaporized Nomads. Okay, limited edition. All right. I got, oh my god, it's Kyle 28 Alien Claptons in here. Comes out to a 0.15, 115 watts. Let's have a vape. I also have some of this Philip Rock Honey Cream inside. We will be going over this on the pros and cons portion of this review. I will be letting you know about that e-liquid as well. What we're going to do in this review, guys, we're going to dive down. We're going to take a look at the Kryten RDA. I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to show you how to build on this RDA. It's not like building on every other RDA. It's a little bit different, okay? I'm going to show you how I make the coils fit in here without the cotton getting in the way of the lead of the coils. You'll understand what I'm talking about down low. I'll wick it up for you. I'll show you all the accessories that you can purchase additional for this RDA. Tell you what it comes with, all the specs. Then we'll come back up. We'll vape on it, talk on it, pros and cons, final thoughts. If a mugger stole my book bag and this was in it, would I go out and buy it? All right? So let's just go do that. Sit back, relax, grab a vape. Let's dive down. Let's check out the Kryten RDA by Psyclone mods. But this is the package that it comes in. Has the beautiful logo on top. I love their logo. It says Psyclone mods up top. It's going to say Kryten 24mm RDA. Beautiful logo. Comes in the same package as the RDA. This was the RDA. Alright, it was a white. So this one's a black. So you're going to pop the top. You're going to get your RDA inside. Get a bunch of additional accessories, O-rings. You're going to get a bottom feeder squonking 510 pin. Some good O-rings. 2 additional grub screws. You're going to get an additional clamp. Alright, and you're going to get that chuff top. Alright, and some other additional O-rings. And that's what's in there, okay? That's it. Here's the RDA. Alright. So some specs, 24mm in diameter. It's a dual coil RDA. This is their answer to a dual coil RDA. Stainless steel construction with peak insulator, dual adjustable airflow, unique 2-post coil clamping system, bottom feeder ready, 2 Delrin drip tips, 1 standard wide bore, fits most third-party wide bore drip tips. It also comes with this Ultim chuff. You have Ultim, Delrin, and acrylic that you can get, okay? I have the Ultim in there, okay? It says Kryten on the bottom, like their Psyclone mods lettering that they use. And it's dual coil, that's the airflow, okay? 1 on each side. Dual coil only, no single coil option on this. On the bottom, you're going to have your serial number. You're going to have the 510 with peak insulator. It is protruding. You can use on a hybrid. Good threads. Then you have that additional one to take out the additional post. You can take both posts out. It says Psyclone Kryten on the bottom. Okay. Very nice. Very clean. Top cap. You could take this out. It's press fitted. But I just got it in there really good. I've been using it for a while. And this will not come out for me right now. It's got 2 O-rings. You got the dual coil option. That's the airflow on the top. 2 O-rings to hold it on. That's the inside. Alright, a little bit of a conical design. AFC ring. Nice and thick. Here's the deck. Alright, it's a clamp system. It's different from most clamping systems. It's got 2 O-rings on the deck. Alright, it's got Phillips head screws, flatheads. It's got flatheads, okay. And it's got peak insulator, as you can see. There's peak on that side. There is peak down there, okay. And then it's got these beveled edges for the clamps. That's the clamp. It comes up, over, and down. Alright, so what's unique about this deck, that's the juice well, okay? So the juice well is about, it's not the deepest juice well, but it does the trick for sure. I mean, you know, you could go up to here, but in front, that's really the juice well, right? So it's about 5 millimeters. It's pretty deep. It's not bad. You know, but then there's this bevel. See, there's this bevel here, right? So, I mean, maybe if he didn't have that big block, that you could have more space for the juice. But I like the way he designed it. Inside I have some, oh my god, it's Cal 28 Kidney Puncher Aliens. What's unique about this RDA is that, well, one, you want to post your coils high like that, okay? But the way that the posts are, you can't do a regular wrap. Like if you have your, if you wrap this way, it's not going to go in correctly. You have to either wrap this way, all right, which is counterclockwise. If you do clockwise, which I do, they're not going to be able to fit because the posts, the low and the high, are opposite. They're opposite. So what I do is I take the wrap, right? I bring it a little bit farther over instead of having it come straight, you know, over. I just bend it down and then bend it over again, so that that lead gets out of the way of the cotton coming out of this side and going into the deck. That's why if you wrap it the other way, you won't have that issue. That one's going to go into the middle top, and then that one's going to go into the bottom. So I brought that up, bent it down, and bent it over. That's basically what you're trying to do. It's opposite. I don't know why he did the... I don't know why he did the clamps that way. He could have made the middle ones bottom and the side ones top. And, you know, we wouldn't have had that issue. It's not really an issue. It's just rethinking how to build. I mean, it's, you know, but I think it does look nice. See the 4 strands of Alien in there? I got 4 strands of 28 in these ones. But, they're beveled clamps, so you can slide that in, right? Let me take this one out as well. Okay, I did the same thing on that one. See? I just brought it up, bent it down, bent it over. Good grub screws. So you can just pop that in there like so. Alright, there's plenty of room for builds. They do slide over when you open them. See how they kind of slide over? Doesn't really get in the way or anything, but just to mention it, they do kind of slide over, but they're beveled, so you can easily, I mean, that's a thick piece of, you can get some thick pieces of wire in there. That's how it looks. See the nice juice wells, and then it has these rims over here. Kind of like the Hadley as well. You know, a very unique clamping system. They got them on both sides, so you don't have to worry about, it's not tough getting the builds in there. Alright, so I'm going to put the build back in there and wick it up for you, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And you want to bend it down, and then grab it again, and bend it over. Right? So they're gonna look something like that, like they're like full wraps. You want full wraps, like not one coming down the bottom over here and then that one on the top. That's like you want them fully wrapped to meet in the middle and then bend them. So they're kind of like that, right? So you can take the top section, pop that in there, and then that's the bottom section, right? Goes in there like so. I hope you're getting my drift here. Boom, right? So they're in there, right? And see that lead? The lead's out of the way. Kendo Vape Cotton. That gap, guys. Definitely keep that gap between the posts. So there's a couple different accessories. Okay, you have the S cap, another S cap. You have a DT S, S, and DT wide bore. So these do fit goons. See, as that's a fat bastard goon. Okay, that's what's gonna come in it. All right. I just put that in there. So this is an Ultim cap, right? So instead of using the stainless steel, you can use the Ultim, which I was going to do, and put that Ultim in there. All right, I think this is acrylic. This is the acrylic cap. You want to give it a certain look. The Delrin top. Right? I want to give that a certain look. If you got a lot of black box mods, that might look nice with maybe like a nice colored goon chuff. And then you have this type of standard press fitted. So you could like pop that into there, you know? Or I think it looks best with black. You could pop it in there like that, right? But it's obviously smaller. It's not the fat bastard type. Very nice looking style, right? Right? I like the Ultim because I'm going to put on a certain color box mod. But I want this chuff to go inside here. You know? So this is a Half Moon Mods. Fits in there perfect. No, this is a Helix Design, I think. Yeah, I think this is the Helix Design one. Fits in perfectly. It's a goon, so Kennedy's goons will fit on any of these tops. So that might be a good style to have. I'm not popping it down because, well, I can, but that might be a good style to have, you know. Half Moon Mods, fat bastard for the Kennedys. They fit goons, Kennedys, and Psyclone. So, made out of Massachusetts. That's their information. This is called the Jawbreaker. So if you want to pop that in there, it's a little bit of a tighter fit, but it does fit. I like that. Maybe you want to do a different color. Just, it's better to lube up the O-rings because it is a tight fit, but, you know, just another look with the acrylic. You throw the acrylic on there, that might be a nice style look, you know, with that nice, oh yeah, man, that looks nice as well. A lot of matchy options on this as well, guys. And then you can close down the airflow. It's a nice tolerance to the O-rings. All right, so I'm gonna put some juice in here, lube it up. Let's go back up top. Let's vape on this thing, talk on it, final thoughts, pros and cons. I'll see you guys in a minute. What do you like about it? What you don't like about it? All right, I'm gonna go over some cons first. Con number one, it's a subjective con, but I really don't understand why he didn't make the. I mean, he's trying to make it a little bit different, but I wish he made the center post low and the outer post high, so you could put your regular builds in it without having to wrap the other way or do something a little bit funky with the leads. That's a subjective thing. I kind of wish he put the leads opposite, the posts opposite. That's a subjective thing. It's not really that big of a deal. You just got to build a little bit differently like I showed you down low. You can use your pre-built coils. You can use your regular coils. You just want full wraps on the coils. Besides that, there's not really any cons to it, man. You can use your Goon and Kennedy style, Apocalypse style, Half Moon mods, Helix design, any Fat Bastard or Goon Kennedy style chuff tops you can use in this, which is a big pro. You can get a bunch of accessories for it, which is a big pro. You can get the Delrin top, like I showed you. You can get the acrylic top, okay? And you can also get the Ultim top. Bunch of accessories you can do with this RDA. So that's a big pro, dude. That is a huge pro that I can use all my drip tips that I want with this RDA. The O-rings are beautiful, okay? O-rings tolerances are great on the deck. The O-ring tolerances on the top are a little bit tight. Like the press-fitted, I can't get this Ultim chuff out of the stainless steel. The stainless steel, the build quality on this is, it's money. It's one of the best build qualities that I've seen on an RDA. Peak Insulator Pro, the bridge clamp system posts is a pro. It's not the same. It's different. I like that. There's beveled edges on the post holes. That's going to be a pro. There's a gap in between both posts for air to travel between the posts. That's a big pro, man. I need to mention that. Paying attention to detail on this IDA, they most definitely did. Mac Carlson, you did a phenomenal job, brother. You really did. Airflow. Nice swooshy airflow. It's a nice swooshy airflow. It's not too cloudy. It's not too airy, like wide open, but it's got a nice draw to it, I must say. It's a little bit too much for me, but that's good because I like a little bit of restrictiveness. So people that like it more airy, you're definitely going to enjoy the airflow on this IDA, most definitely. Good flavor, good vapor production. The flavor's good on this, man. It definitely is. Now, can I compare it? How is it compared to the Apocalypse? How is it compared to the Goon? How is it compared to the, it doesn't have as good flavor as the Apocalypse, in my opinion. But it's close. Very, very close. But the build quality on this is phenomenal. I mean, it stays on there good, but I can easily pop it off. Stainless steel accent with the stainless steel. I think the Ultim almost goes perfect with the box mod. I think that's a nice matchy for sure. It comes with a bottom feeder squonk pin. I gotta mention that as a big pro, man. It comes with a squonking pin. So hopefully in the near future, more squonking devices will come out for higher wattages. I mean, that's what I would like to see. Like a nice triple or dual 18650 200 watt, 150 watt squonking device, like the Triad or something, instead of the third battery having that as a squonk bottle. I think that is where the vape community is missing squonking. Squonking should, really, you wouldn't have to drip, you just have to squonk, So I like how he added the squonk pin to it. He really wants squonking. Matt Carlson really wants squonking to come into the vape community more and have it as a bigger portion of vaping. It only comes in one color, I'm pretty sure, as of right now, which is the stainless steel. But I love stainless steel with Ultim. I think it is just a beautiful, beautiful combination. You can find the Kryten RDA at psyclonemods.com. Link on screen and description. That's where it's sent from. That's you can find it. Now it's $75.50 for this IDA. You can find it additional places as well, roughly around the same price. I will put the links in the description, like VapeR DNA and whatnot. Psyclone Mods has it. I'll put all the links where I can find this in the description for you guys to just click on it. It will take you over there. Full transparency on this channel. I do get a 5% commission of any link that you use in the description that has a specific certain link to it. If a mugger stole my book bag and I was on a train and this was in it, I would go out and buy it. Most definitely. I think this is a solid RDA to add to the arsenal. I almost forgot to mention, it does not get hot. It doesn't get hot. The chuff doesn't get hot, and even the AFC doesn't really get that hot. Chain vape in it, it doesn't really get that hot. The Philip Rocks Grand Reserve Honey Cream. This was sent to me from Drip Club. Okay, you can find this stuff at Drip Club. I'll put a link in the description. This is Philip Rocks new flavor, like the creme de la creme, but with honey in it. He used actual honey in this stuff. It's been steeped in a barrel, you know. It's an 80-20 VGPG ratio. This is batch number 402. It's a 60 ml bottle. I think these go for like $25 to $30, somewhere in that range. I'll put a link in the description. You can find this at Drip Club. It's exclusive to Drip Club. It's distributed by Drip Club. And I like this a lot more than the creme de la creme. I didn't like the creme de la creme because of the brandy. This one, 0, 3, and 6 milligrams of nicotine. This tastes phenomenal. You could taste like actual authentic honey in this stuff. It's really good, man. I'd say it's more of a savory type of flavor. I wouldn't vape this all day. I'd give this flavor about a 4 to a 4.5 out of 5. Not too sweet. I don't think it's a big deal of a coil gunka. I really don't think it is. I think Philip Rock did a phenomenal job on this one for sure. Highly recommend these two guys, man. That's what I got for you today, squad. I hope you found the video helpful or informative. If you did, man, you guys know what to do. Give you content daily now. Now I'm back to daily. 1080p, 60 frames a second. Don't waste your bandwidth not being subscribed to the channel, brothers. You know it. Stay juiced up, squad. I'm so happy to be back, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.